Now, from the home of the 2004 All-Star Game, we're at beautiful Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston as ESPN welcomes you to another edition of Major League Baseball.
Today, it's the Texas Rangers taking on the Houston Astros.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Miller, along with my longtime partner and Hall of Famer, Joe Morgan. Now, Joe, as we get ready for baseball here, what about the Rangers in this one today?
Well, one of my favorite players is Alfonso Soriano. I mean, for a second baseman, this guy's put up some incredible numbers the last few years. And if he just learns to lay off balls out of the strike zones, they're never going to be able to get him out. He is a superstar in the making.
Roger Clemens
will be doing the pitching. He had 18 wins for the club last year.
Well, you know you're in good shape if you've got Roger Clemens on the mound. The Rocket had an unbelievable season last year. Here's a guy who had an amazing career, retires at the top of his game, then comes back and posts his best numbers in years. He's one of the greatest of all time.
The throw is going down to second base, and we're just about ready to get things started here.
First pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Clemens is there. Throw on to first. In time. One away.
Here's the lineup for the Texas Rangers.
Mark Teixeira
in the fourth spot in the batting order, a key spot. Nobody on base with one out.
First pitch, here it comes.
This ball is hammered to left field. If it's fair, it's gone. Out of here, a home run, a solo shot.
You're not going to find a whole lot of guys that like that pitch up and in. But here's one of them. He can drive that inside pitch, and he got good wood on it that time.
And he decides he likes that first pitch, and right out of the yard it goes.
And some guys, though, Johnny, like to take a pitch or two to get into the rhythm, get the feel for what the pitcher's throwing right now. But he was swinging away, and it paid off big time.
Yeah, some guys get in the rhythm a little more quickly than others.
Hank Blaylock
comes to bat here. This year he has 53 RBIs. He had 110 RBIs last year.
First pitch on the way. A splitter just misses. One ball, no strikes.
Nice try. That pitch down and away, but the hitter was smart enough to lay off.
Now the 1-0 pitch.
Now he swings, and there's a drive. Very high in the air. Right center field, deep.
And it's off the wall. The throw to second. Play at second, and he is safe as he's able to slide in.
John, nice job of getting the double. He took the fastball and ripped it. Good, efficient swing right there.
Mark Teixeira will be batting. Batted .311. Last year's final batting average was .280. One out, a runner on second.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball one. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now.
The 1-2 pitch.
Changeup, swung on and missed, and that is out number 2.
He was looking for a fastball, John, but he got the changeup. Swung right through it. Strike 3.
Alfonso Soriano
will be batting here. This past season, he had 28 home runs. In his career, his slugging percentage is .498.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
The pitch.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. The throw to the plate.
Good swing that time from a good low ball hitter. Not too upright. He really bends his knees and follows through. And it's enough to get him on base. That's good hitting.
A splitter just misses. One ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
John, never underestimate the importance of an early lead. It can allow your pitcher to pitch with confidence. And it doesn't hurt to make that starter throw a lot of pitches early either.
Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
2 men on, 2 men out.
First pitch, here it comes. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. He spins and throws back to second, and he dives back safely. Splitter swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Here's a replay of those last 3 pitches. Great pitches on the replay.
Yeah, nice work, Joe. He didn't give him much to hit that time, that's for sure.
The Texas Rangers pick up a couple here to break the tie. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rangers lead it 2-0. Ryan Drees
will be doing the pitching. With him on the mound, the hitters have a .274 batting average. His ERA is just above 4.50.
First pitch on the way.
With the swing and the ball hit very well down the left field line.
Mensch is there, and he puts it away for out number 1.
This is a long run for the left fielder. He crosses into foul territory, but he's still able to pull it in for the out.
Here's the lineup for Houston.
Berkman
is hitting third in the order. 1 out, none on.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short, and that one falls in there, base hit.
John, he stays behind the ball well, and he's got himself a 1-out base hit.
Here's how the Rangers look on defense as they take the field. Runner at first, 1 down.
First pitch on the way. He swings and it's a fly ball to right field, and that falls for a base hit.
Well, a little 1-out base hit here. Let's see if they can parlay this into something special.
Jeff Bagwell
steps in here. Last year he hit 27 homers. He drove home 89 last year.
Cutter just misses. Ball 1. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
He showed some quick reflexes getting out of the way of that pitch.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Quick reflexes there allowed him to get out of the way.
He's on top. The 3. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Young lets this one eat him up.
Johnny had it in his glove, but he couldn't hold on, and it fumbled out.
Well, it's a heartbreaker and hard to understand, that's for sure, in the big leagues.
And it looks like they're going to talk it over on the mound. I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
Mike Lamb comes up to the plate now. He hit 14 home runs last year. He's got a .410 career slugging percentage.
That's a perfect location for a strikeout. Let's see if he goes back there again.
On the way.
Grounded back to the mound.
That's 1. Now over to first and safe at first. Not quite in time to get the double play there.
Jose Vizcaíno
steps up. Last season he had just 3 home runs. With a career slugging percentage under .400.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. There's a swing and a liner towards first, and he'll step on first to retire the side. The Houston Astros load the bases on 2 hits, but can't push across anybody. After 1, Texas leads this one 2-0.
And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next.
Richard Hidalgo
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch on the way.
The toughest pitch in baseball to handle, according to Ted Williams, is the fastball up and in.
Here's the 1-0 delivery.
Anytime you can get the slider down and away, that's going to be the toughest pitch for any hitter to handle.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. Had a big 2-0 cut there, but he missed it. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard slider, and it's even at 2-2. 2-2 on the way. Big swing and a miss on the changeup. He struck him out. One away.
Man, that's a tough pitch. All he could hope to do there is foul it off, but he swung right through it. Now we'll get a chance, John, to see the changeup in K-zone. This one's coming in on him, and he chased it. Tough pitch to handle.
Not too much you could have done there, Joe. The pitch just made him look bad right there.
Yeah, he did. That was just a great pitch for that situation.
Swung on and lined softly to the left side. Lamb is there, and he makes the catch. And that one might have been trouble to the third baseman had been playing in a few steps, but as it turns out, it's an easy out.
2 outs, nobody on.
A splitter just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swinging the ball hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
That fastball just about had him, and it's 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Everett has got it. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs, no hits, and no one left on. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second. The Rangers on top, 2-0.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Adam Everett
Will be the first man up.
first pitch to him. Sliders swung on and missed. 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
If he wasn't able to get out of the way of that pitch, he'd be moving down the first right now.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the curveball. 1 down.
That's a hard-breaking curveball right there. He threw it right past him for the strikeout. K-zone is going to give us another angle on the curve. Well, he's in good pitching rhythm now, John. This strikeout on 4 pitches sits the hitter down.
Yeah, he just blew him away.
Ausmus
is now getting his first plate appearance of the game, his first chance to get something done up at the plate.
Swing and a miss, although he looked to be right on it. One ball, 1 strike to pitch.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Slider tough to lay off, and it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a rocket toward short, and he throws to first in time for out number 2.
The Rocket starts the year with 328 career victories. Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. Now the 1-0 pitch.
John, it's a slider down and away, but it just slides down and outside of the zone this time for a ball.
The 2-0 pitch, here it comes. He got his 2-0 fastball, and he missed it. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swings it, lines this one towards the hole, and that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
He tells the pitcher, "You're not going to get us 1, 2, 3." Good piece of 2-out hitting there.
First pitch on the way. Breaking ball swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
The pitch.
Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. And foul. Changeup is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side.
This one will run down and away a little bit, but as you can see, K-Zone would have still called it a strike.
Well, he does go down swinging here, and his confidence goes down a little bit right with it.
No runs on one base hit and a runner left at first. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. The Rangers lead 2-0.
And the 2, 3, 4 spots will be coming up next.
And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Everett goes over and puts it away. Laylock will step in. 1 for 1 in this game.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes.
There's a swing. And the ball hit high and deep down the line in right.
He climbs the wall and he makes the catch. He took one away from him. Oh, what a play.
Berkman makes a spectacular leaping catch here. He stole the home run from him. Out and out robbery.
And this is as good a play as you can make as an outfielder. He gets to the wall, knows exactly where he is, then he leaps up to bring this one back. That, my friends, is one heck of a play.
First pitch to him. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. He holds up, but it's a called strike to even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. On the ground to second. Vizcaíno has it. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this afternoon. Now we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd.
Texas is out in front 2-0. And they've got the 2, 3, 4 spots due up next.
Lance Berkman,
a powerful, tough hitter. He's coming up second in the inning.
First pitch on. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. The throw to second.
They're starting this inning out in grand style. The base hit with no one out.
Berkman,
a switch hitter batting left-handed.
It's a 2-run game, and the fans here want to...
This is swung on and hit in the air. Hidalgo is right there, and he puts it away.
He has to backpedal a bit to get to this one, but he's able to put it away shy of the wall.
Bagwell will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch to him.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
Nice try. He started it at the middle of the plate, but it broke too far off the outside corner.
The 3-1 pitch on the way. Lined hard down the left field line. And foul. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes that one. It misses. Ball 4.
John, this pitch is way outside. He wasn't going to swing at that.
Lamb will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch, here it comes. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
Here's the pitch.
Grounded to second, could be 2.
Gets 1 at second, and 2. A double play. Pretty good turn there, Joe, for the double play.
And that's just the way they draw it up, John. Great pivot by the shortstop.
The Astros pick up a run on 1 hit and nobody left on. We're through 3 innings now. Texas leads this one 2-1.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
Alfonso Soriano
will be leading it off, and they're going to have to deal with him somehow.
First pitch on the way. Low for a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 delivery. This one swung on and fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good looking fastball, but called a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Low for a ball, and suddenly it's 3-1.
You always try to keep the splitter down because that'll set up the next pitch.
Now the 3-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a fly ball. And it's back and over his head and should be good enough for extra bases. The throw to third.
No wasting time here. Good at bat to lead off this half inning. Now let's see if they can get him in and extend this lead a bit.
Runner at second with nobody out.
A throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily.
There's a runner at second. No outs yet.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he dives back safely.
No outs, runner at second.
First pitch, here it comes.
Here's the pitch.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
And this is how you want to start an inning. Back-to-back hits here have them in business with no one out. And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away, probably just considering making the change later on.
Kevin Mensch up to the plate now. Last year he finished up with 26 homers. He's got a .493 career slugging percentage.
First pitch on the way. Low for ball one. A throw back to second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. He's at the belt. The 1-0, and he tries to get one down. And he throws on to first for the out. One away. Paul Loduca
Steps up to the plate. He had a total of 13 big flies last season with a career slugging percentage under .430.
fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. And this one gets down and will head out towards the wall. The throw to second. Nix is right behind him, and he will also score. Dries will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
With one out, there's a runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a swing and a line drive. Bagwell is right there, and he makes the catch. Richard Hidalgo
is the batter. Last year he hit 25 home runs. He's got a .497 lifetime slugging percentage.
Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. He spins and throws back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. Now a spin and a throw back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, but he's back in time.
He throws.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. Swung on, bounced weakly to second. Vizcaíno is there, throws on to first, and the side is retired. Bagwell
With the off-balance throw, and he got it.
This is a heck of a play. I'll tell you what, he makes this throw look relatively easy, but a lot of times you release this ball and just hope you get it somewhere in the vicinity of the bag.
The Texas Rangers scored 2 on 3 hits, and they strand a man on base. Now we move on to the bottom of the 4th. The Rangers lead it 4-1.
The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next.
Adam Everett
Is due up second in the next half inning.
And the hitter thought that was inside, but it's right there on the corner.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
If they're going to make any run at winning, they're going to need to get some base runners. And they've got the leadoff man aboard.
Runner at first.
Over to first, and he dives back safely.
1 man on, nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes.
There's a swing and a drive down the left field line. It's towards the corner.
Oh, and it's off the wall. The throw to the plate. Vizcaíno is around third, heading home. And that will not be in time, so the run comes across to score.
And it's going to be conference time on the mound, John. It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. And you'll never know how long you're going to stay with this pitcher now.
Ausmus will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch to him. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. And the throw's in time at first. And oh man, what a play.
Not the way you draw it up generally, but you want the ball hit to the right side. He gets his man to third with 1 out.
A man on third with 1 out.
First pitch on the way.
Man, that's a good live fastball. Perfect location. Down and away.
He throws.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Dives and he comes up with it.
His throw not in time. That'll be an infield single.
Boy, John, what an AB. He makes it look easy here with this swing. But coming off the bench cold is one of the toughest things to do in all of baseball.
Craig Biggio
Comes up now. Last season he clobbered 24 home runs. With his career slugging percentage under .440.
First pitch, here it comes. Now he sets. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. The throw to the plate.
Good pitch that time. Gets him to hit it on the ground, but you can see just by picking him up and laying him down, he legs this one out for a base hit.
Jason Lane
Steps into the batter's box. Last season he hit 4 out of the park. In his career, his slugging percentage is .526.
They're down by 1, but the fans are still cheering. This ballpark is pumped. Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
Slider waved at it, missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Francisco is going to be the new pitcher. The hitters who have faced him have a collective batting average of .282.
Well, this was not the type of outing they had hoped for, but, you know, maybe the pen can come in and do a little better job.
They throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
2 down and a runner on second.
And he has to dive, but he's back in time.
Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he's back in time.
Runner on second, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. This is swung on and a liner, and it's in there, base hit.
Well, John, I'll tell you, with the vast majority of big leaguers at the plate, that's a great pitch. But this guy's one of those rare breeds that actually has success hitting that pitch down and in.
Pop foul, straight back.
The pitch. That ball is swung on and drilled down the line and left. That one is deep. Does it have enough?
And foul. Quick throw to first. A dive, but he's back in easily. Struck him out, and they're able to stop the bleeding. The side is finally retired.
Oh, and he just missed that one, Joe.
Well, hard to believe, John, but most big league hitters would have taken that pitch and put it out of the ballpark. Must have taken his eyes off of it for a split second.
The Astros strike for 5 hits in the inning and put 3 runs on the board.
And we'll head to the 5th here in Houston.
And we are all tied.
The number 2 hole will be getting things started next.
Hank Blaylock
Up second in the inning, and he's going to be awfully tough to deal with.
This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it goes foul.
Well, the hitter is fooled by the speed of the pitch, but because it stays inside, he doesn't have to swing.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and it's now 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
This one swung on and hit on a line. Everett is racing, and he gets there for the out.
This ball's hit so hard, I don't know whether the shortstop catches it or it catches the shortstop.
Blaylock will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Base is empty. 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Everett is there to play it on the hop. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. Teixeira.
He's a switch hitter, and he's going to bat from the right side here. 2 outs, nobody on.
Here's a swing, and he breaks his bat as he pops this one in the air. And that falls for a base hit.
He doesn't get a whole lot of this ball, just a little broken bat job, but it's enough to get him a base hit.
2 outs, a man on first.
First pitch to him. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. The throw to third.
John, with 2 outs, you just want to hit a ball hard somewhere, and here he comes up with a solid base hit.
Nix will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. Started to go, but he held up in time. 1-0. A throw back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
He's ready. The 2-0 pitch. He sets. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball, swung on and missed. 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Change up, just about had him, but now it's full.
The 3-2 pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. The Rangers get 2 men in scoring position on a couple of hits, but can't get the key hit to bring anybody around. We go to the last of the 5th, and we're all tied.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
Adam Everett
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, he tried to get him to chase that backdoor pitch, but the guy laid off of it. Nice job by the hitter.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
Now he's throwing the fastball down. He may want to go upstairs with a fastball.
The 2-0 swing and a liner to right. The throw to first, and that is not in time, and he's aboard.
That's a good AB, John. The possible go-ahead runs aboard to lead off the inning.
Vizcaíno,
a switch hitter batting left-handed. Runner at first, nobody out.
First pitch to him. He's at the belt. The 1. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
To second for 1. over to first and safe. Very close play, and they don't get the double play, not this time. Francisco with the quick reactions there to knock this ball down.
Well, he has to react quickly, John, just to get to this thing. And then he's able to square himself up and get the force out. Great play.
1 on, 1 out.
Now a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in time.
1 out, man on first.
First pitch on the way.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A shot up the middle, and that gets down for a base hit. Vizcaíno around third, heading for the plate, and he is pinched at home as he just does get in there to score.
This one you could dispute. It's hard to see if he got down in time, but the replay 230 got to the plate just in time.
It's hard to see with all that dust and all that excitement going on.
And every once in a while, the umpires need night vision.
First pitch on the way.
That's what you call backing him off the plate. The throw is too late here, John. He's able to steal second base with a good slide.
Yeah, I thought the slide maybe was the key to the whole thing, Joe.
I noticed on the replay, John, he didn't have too much of a lead at first either.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, but he's back in time. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner. Down and away.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This one is lined softly towards the hole. Layla has it, and the runner will have to hold at second base.
Hernandez gets his first trip to the plate right now. 2 outs and a runner on second.
First pitch to him.
Here it comes.
Now a swing and a ball hit foul. They throw behind the runner at second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. A throw back to second, a dive, but he's back in easily. Tried to get him to chase one there, but he misses with it.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Slider swung on and missed. He struck him out, and with that, the side is retired.
Nice pitch on the inside corner, and he got him chasing it.
Boy, he wanted that one. You could see it in his body language. He just got out-dueled by the pitcher on that one.
The Houston Astros score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. We've played 5 full. The Astros lead 5-4.
Maybe you've just tuned in. If so, here's a reminder.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Lamb is up with it, and his throw is in time for out number 1. Loduca will step in with a couple of RBIs already in this one.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes.
He had movement on that changeup, and it moved down and in.
Swing and a ground ball to short. Everett has it. On to first, 2 down.
And this hitter goes back to the bench. The shortstop was able to make a nice throw over the first.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
He delivers.
He tried to bring that from the back door, but he missed with it, just hung out there. That's a great pitch if you can start it outside and make it come over the edge.
On the ground to short. Everett is there. Throws the first, and the side is retired. So they go down quietly on to the bottom of the 6th.
Houston with the lead,
5-4.
and the top of the order is coming up.
Lance Berkman
Is known for being a very fine hitter. He's due up 3rd in the inning.
First pitch, here it comes.
Even if you get the call, you can't continue to throw the sinker up. You'll get in trouble up there.
Swing and a miss on a ball off the inner edge. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the sinker. One away.
That sinking fastball will get the job done every time. Nice pitch.
Lane will bat here. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. And that misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch.
Swung on and hit down the line and left. It has a chance.
And foul. 1 ball, 1 strike to pitch.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch.
There's a swing and a liner towards first. And this one rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to second.
John, he stays behind the ball well, and he's got himself a 1-out base hit.
Berkman
Will dig in. He's a switch hitter. Batting from the right side here. 1 out, man on first.
First pitch, here it comes. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Dives, he's up with it.
On to second for 1.
Over to first and swing. Almost a double play. Not quite on that time. He just did beat it out.
He goes the short way to get the lead runner at second, but they're unable to get the back in.
Bagwell will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
First pitch on the way.
And man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there.
The pitch.
Grounded softly to short. Blaylock has got it. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, and 1 man left out. At the end of 6 full innings, the Astros lead 5-4.
It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
Hank Blaylock
We'll try and make some trouble for them. He's coming up third in the inning.
first pitch to him. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Man, big rip at that one, but he was looking for something else.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Everett is there. Young will stand in. He homered earlier in the game.
1 out, none on.
First pitch, here it comes.
Big swing and a drive. Deep left center field. Way back there.
And it's off the wall. The throw to third.
This one catches a little too much of the plate, and he whacks it. Let's see what they want to do here with 1 out and a base open.
1 man out, 1 man on. A runner at second.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever. He's
On the ground to second.
with a diving stop.
John, as a pitcher, you hate to see these. He makes a good pitch, but this ball's just hit in the perfect location, and he's able to race down the line and beat it out.
Started to go around, but he held up in time. 1 ball, no strikes. Now he sets. Here's the swung on and ripped towards second. Vizcaíno has it, and that'll hold the runners at the corners.
And he made a mistake there, Joe. He should have gotten back to the bag.
And great awareness to throw behind him that time. Excellent defense.
The Rangers pick up no runs on 2 hits, and they strand just the 1.
7th inning stretch time in Houston.
Houston leads it 5-4.
5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Adam Everett will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
First pitch to him. First pitch is a sinker away. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch.
There's a ball hit well down the right field line. This one is curving. Gone. A home run. A solo homer. And suddenly they have doubled their lead. They lead by 2.
He threw a sinker. Let's watch it on K-Zone.
Now, Joe, that was a spectacular home run. Get out the tape measure for that one.
Well, it was a pitch a little down and away. Not an easy pitch to take out of the ballpark, but he did just that.
Vizcaíno.
He's a switch hitter batting right-handed. Nobody out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch, great location.
That's off the plate and low. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Fastball is cut on and missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming.
Well, that's where you want to throw the sinker. Even if you miss, you want to keep it down.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. Everett will step in with a couple of RBIs already in this one.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
First pitch on the way. Sinker drops in there for a called strike.
On the way.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. And they pitch out, but nothing doing that time. He's running towards second. Split finger pitch, got it. And that's out number 1. And he's in there at second.
Here's another look at the steal. He beats the throw easily.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he didn't have much of a jump from first base, Joe. That slide, I thought, was a big one.
Well, sometimes, John, you can tip the pitcher off if you get too big a lead, so he did a good job on this one.
Ausmus will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point. He spins and throws back to second, and he dives back safely.
1 out, runner at second.
They throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
Man on second, 1 out.
First pitch to him. Cut on and missed, and it's 0-1. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Mensch is there, and he makes the catch.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball, and he lofts it right to the left fielder.
2 down and a runner on second.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily.
Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes.
Pitch on the way.
Good hard splitter that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2. This is swung on and hit on the ground. Throws to first in time for out number 3. The Houston Astros pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead. We'll move ahead to the 8th.
Houston with the lead,
6-4.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
Alfonso Soriano
Will be coming up first. He's always dangerous.
And he sends this one in the air towards center. And it's in there, base hit.
This is just what they needed. They get a base hit to kick off the inning. Now they will need to string together a couple of more hits to get him home.
Runner at first.
They throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
1 man on, nobody out.
First pitch to him. Change up in there for a called strike. Swings and lines this one towards the hole.
Dives, and he comes up with it. Back to first, not in time. Not quite quick enough that time to get the double play.
Well, they get the force out at second, but I think they would have liked to have gotten two there.
Mensch will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
With one out, there's a runner at first.
First pitch to him. Swings and misses on the slider. 0-1.
He deals.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Now a throw over, and he dives back safely. Had a throw over to first, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Tried to saw him off that time, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Gets one at second.
And two. Double play.
K's always show us a look here at the changeup. This is just smart pitching. He's trying to get the double play ball, and he succeeds by pitching his man down in the zone.
This pitching coach has got to be well pleased with that, just like they were working on it back in spring training.
So, no runs, one hit, and nobody left. Here come the Astros in the last half of the 8th.
Houston is out in front,
6-4.
The top of the order is due up next.
Lance Berkman
will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike. That looks like a splitter that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice try. That pitch down and away, but the hitter was smart enough to lay off.
1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
That fastball just about had him, and it's 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Hidalgo makes the catch to retire his man. 1 down.
Not a bad swing, but he's too far underneath it, and the result is an easy fly to right.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. He swings and misses at the splitter. 0-1.
Oh man, that was a big fly swing, but a great splitter.
He kicks, he throws.
Here's a swing and a liner into left center. Can't cut it off as it rolls all the way to the wall.
He finds a pitch he can drive, and his hands flow through the zone perfectly. He's in scoring position with 1 out.
Berkman
will stand in. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed. 1 out, a runner on second.
First pitch on the way. Pitch out, but nothing doing that time.
Well, he's being saluted by the fans here, and they're very happy fans. Their club is up by 2.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Now he sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And they pitch out, but nothing was going on there. He's on top. The 3-0 pitch.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away.
Jeff Bagwell
comes in now. Last year he hit 27 homers. Lifetime his slugging percentage is at .542.
But he's back in time.
1 out, runners at first and second.
First pitch, here it comes.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Well, that's where you want to throw the sinker. Even if you miss, you want to keep it down.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Here's the swing of the fly ball, hit medium deep. Might be enough to get him in. Nix is right there, and he hauls it in. The throw to the plate. And that will not be in time, so the run comes across to score.
Morgan Ensberg comes to the plate. He had 10 home runs last season with a .457 career slugging percentage.
And he has to dive, but he's back in time.
Runner on second, 2 down.
First pitch to him. And that swung on and missed. 0-1.
He delivers.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Splitter swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Kazon was showing us a look at the splitter, but he's in good pitching rhythm now, John. This strikeout on 4 pitches sits the hitter down.
Yeah, he just blew him away.
The Astros score a run on 1 hit, and they leave a man. We're through 8, 9th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 7-4.
They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up.
Richard Hidalgo
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a ground ball. Lidge has got it, and his throw is in time for out number 1.
Good reactions out there on the mound to glove this thing and throw to first.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch on the way.
That one just broke down and out of the strike zone.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swings and lines this one towards the hole. Bagwell has it. And he is out at first. What a play. Hidalgo will be the batter. He's 0 for 4 in this one.
Bases empty, 2 down here.
First pitch to him. And this one's grounded to second. Vizcaíno is... The Houston Astros
come out victorious here, Joe. And these fans are going to head home happy. The home team gave them the happy ending.
Well, they should be happy, John. Not only did they win the ball game, but they played well. And in the end, they wore their opponents down, so the home team goes away happy.
Adam Everett
receives the ESPN Video Games Player of the Game Award. A great performance, deserving recognition. And Joe, you can kind of see the way he led the offensive output for his ball club from the very first hit that he had in this game.
Well, when you've got guys at the bottom of the order that can produce like this, your club's going to be in good shape. You know, when you get this kind of production out of your 7 spot, it can really take the pressure off your 3, 4, and 5 place hitters.
That wraps up things from here. A reminder to join Carl Ravitch for Baseball Tonight following this and every ESPN telecast. Now, for my Hall of Fame partner, Joe Morgan, and our entire ESPN crew, this is John Miller. Thanks for tuning in. And again, our final score, the Houston Astros get the win
7-4.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from Houston.